If y'all are on social media, then what I'm about to talk about should be of no surprise to you, and it should be of no shock. So in this tweet, you see a woman by the name of Patricia Morgan who put this rather odd, random tweet up, I guess to try to garner sympathy from some people, but she didn't garner it from me or anyone else. But she used the whole I had a black friend line, but it backfired on her in a tremendous way. Now you can see that this tweet was posted December 28th, 2021. It is now December 30th, 2021 at the time of me recording this video, and it has 587 retweets, over 10,000 quoted tweets, and 1,999 likes. And trust me, it's not because people like what she said. So she wrote, I had a black friend. Key word there is had. I had a black friend. I liked her, and I think she liked me too. But now she is hostile and unpleasant. I am sure I didn't do anything to her except be white. Is that what teachers and our political leaders really want for our society? Divide us because of our skin color? Hashtag CRT. Everything that she put in this tweet, from the very first word to the last hashtag, just screams white woman victimhood and a hint, well, actually more like a hint and a dash of racism. So we're going to go through and we're going to pick apart this BS that she posted. She said, I had a black friend, had as in past tense. And notice she said, I had a black friend, which to me alludes that she only had that one black friend, and probably the only black friend that she's ever had. Then she said, I liked her, again, past tense. I liked her. Let's get one thing straight. When white people feel that black people are standoffish toward them, or they don't line up with whatever they believe, they will be the ones to cut you off, but then try to make it seem like it's your fault for ending it, and then throw in the quote unquote race card behind it. And she said, and I think she liked me. How do you know? Did you even really know this person? Was this person even really your friend, or this is a person you made up in your head to go off of and say that this was your friend? She says, but now she is hostile and unpleasant. But see, here's the thing. She's not going into the reasons as to why she's hostile and unpleasant. At least y'all don't see it, but I know what it is, because I found some stuff that will allude to why this so-called black friend is being hostile towards this Patricia Morgan. She said, I am sure I didn't do anything to her except be white. Excuse me? That didn't make any sense. See, this is the thing. When PC tries to throw or try to claim that racism is being thrusted upon them, they do and pull stuff like this out of their ass and think that it's going to fly, and think that people are supposed to just feel bad for them. That's not how this works. Who cares that you're white? Okay, you're white. She said, is that what teachers and our political leaders really want for our society? Divide us because of our skin color? No, PC has already done that. They've been very successful in doing that for the last few centuries. And then she hashtags CRT, which we know is critical race theory. She made sure to throw that in there. You got to ask yourself, why would she throw that in there? That had no place in this tweet. As a matter of fact, this tweet had no place being put out on Twitter. She just tried to make herself look like a victim, but she really wasn't. And I'm about to show you what I mean. So apparently this is the so-called black friend that she was talking about, whose name is Taurean Mack. And she said, yes, she literally called me disgusting and arrogant last week. And we ain't friends though, just colleagues in the same state house. Now I'm gonna scroll down a little bit more. So here you have it right here. Taurean Mack, I won't be restarting payments. And this Patricia Morgan, the same one, as you can see, is the same avatar, same name, same username on here. The arrogance is stunning and disgusting. And this was posted on, it says 5 days ago. So that was 5 days from this, from the 28th. So that was what? Let's see, 27. That was what, the 22nd, a couple days before Christmas. And then, you know, this is what she posted. This is the so-called, I think, allegedly the so-called black friend that Patricia Morgan had an issue with. And then she tried to make it seem like it was her fault for why she is so-called hostile to her. I would be hostile towards you too if you called me arrogant and disgusting, just for having said something that apparently just made you upset for whatever the case, whatever reason that may be. Man, listen, PC is something else. This Patricia Morgan tried to make a mountain out of a molehill. And it did not work because all of this backfired on her in a major way. Everything about this backfired on her. She looked like a complete and utter fool and sounded like an even bigger fool for even having posted that. And notice that Tierra Mack said, we ain't friends though, just colleagues. So the fact that she said we ain't friends though, that you know that this Patricia Morgan was talking about her. And then subliminally talked about her. At least Sarah Mack had the decency to retweet what she posted and then posted here for contextual purposes. Now, this is a screenshot, so I can't go into the quoted tweets to actually see what people responded with. But I think that also aided into why a lot of people went in on Patricia Morgan as well. She presented herself as this helpless white woman that was apparently oppressed because her so-called alleged black friend, who isn't even her friend, she just happens to be a black woman that works in the same area as her, was, in her words, hostile towards her. But when you look at this, it looks like Patricia is the one carrying all the hostility. That's why I'm so glad that I follow some of the people that I follow on here, and people follow me and can send stuff like this so we can have a deeper context, because I feel like this would have been a kind of an incomplete story if we didn't have this for contextual purposes. So Patricia Morgan, you must feel like an idiot right now. I'm surprised this woman even still has her Twitter page up or even have her comments section still on, because as far as I know, the people are still going in on her. I think this even trended on social media. I think this trended. Like, I think it ended up on the trending list on Twitter. It got that far. And it says Rep Morgan. So she's a representative of a state of some kind. So she has a political seat. And she's talking like this. And she, all because Tierra Mack said, I won't be restarting payments. And that is what this, this tweet right here is what led to this. That led to her responding with this. That led to this. Talking about she had a black friend. This Tierra Mack don't know her. She said we're just colleagues in the same building. What friendship did we have? Like, did they go off of drinks? Did they, you know, like tell each other stories that friends would tell each other? Do they know each other's spouses if they have them? Have they taken trips together? Like, have they done anything on the confines of friendship? No. She just saw it as an opportunity to come at a black woman. And to black women out there, y'all got to be very careful when it comes to this PC woman. I feel like a broken record at this point, but this is who they are. This is exactly who they are and who they always will be. So you just got a first-hand glimpse of this Patricia chick and how she actually operates. And there's so many other Patricia Morgans out there in the world. We just happen to call them Karen.